Stop worrying about homework and start learning with confidence. This is Ask Learn. Complete help for every subject. Like, share, subscribe for daily learning videos.
So now we'll work on problem 48 from chapter 21. This question here gives us 4 reactions, and it asks us to list all the possible products for the alkane substitution reactions, and we assume monosubstitution. So the first reactants that were given are CH4 and Cl2. And the question is, what does this produce? So one thing that we see here is that in this methane, all the hydrogens are equivalent. So we're only going to get one product because no hydrogen is different from one another. And so if we substitute the chlorine for one of the hydrogens, we get CH3Cl and HCl. So only one possibility for this reaction. So if we move to part B, here we're given ethyl bromide, CH3CH2Br, and then we add Br2. The question is, what do we get? So in this case, we have two sets of hydrogens. The hydrogens on the CH3 group are the same, and the hydrogens on the CH2 group are the same. So we could have addition to either the left or the right, and we would get different products. So I'm going to go ahead and go down to the second line here, and I'm going to write the possible products. We could add to the left carbon, and so we could substitute one of these hydrogens for a bromine, and then we still have the initial CH2Br. And the second possible product, is if we add to the bromine, to the carbon, which already possesses a bromine. One of these hydrogens is eliminated, and that we now have two bromines here. So those two products are possible, and we also form, of course, HBr. So for part C, we're given butane, CH3, CH2, CH2CH3 plus Cl2. So in this case, we could have addition to either the exterior carbons or the interior carbons. But since we're doing monosubstitution, we only need to write two of them, because if it adds to the left side, then that would be equivalent to adding to the right side and rotating the molecule. So two products are possible. So we're going to go ahead and write our possible possible products here. So we could add to the ending. We'll go ahead and add to the right side. So this is the same, and then we have a CH2 on the end, Cl. And then the second possibility is if we add to one of the middle carbons, CH3CH2CH and then our CH3, and then also we'll produce HCl. So if we had added to this carbon here, we would have produced this molecule here, and then if we added to this carbon, we would have produced this molecule. So we only have two possible products here. The last reaction that we're given for part D is we have a CH3 CHBr2 and then we add bromine, Br2. The question is, what products do we get? So we already have 2 bromines on our right carbon. However, we still have a hydrogen, which can be substituted for. So we still have 2 possible products, addition to the right or the left carbon. So we can do the addition to the left carbon, CH2Br, and we still have our CHBr2. And then the second possibility is that we add to the right carbon, so we have our CH3CHBr2, and of course we also produce HBr.